This week, it is a summer classic, sausages, and for me, carrot dogs. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to One Dish, Two Ways. Today, we're making carrot dogs and sausages for Joe. So you might say, Sheila, really? We're going to make carrot dogs, turn it into hot dogs? That seems a little crazy. I understand. I was skeptical at first when I tried these, but they are good. And when I started to think about when I ate hot dogs and sausages, honestly, I liked the smokiness, I liked them on the grill, and I liked the toppings more than I actually liked the sausage or the hot dog. So that's why I gave these a try, and they are delicious. But it does take a couple steps. So I have to start them now so that by the time we get ready to cook them, finish cooking them, they'll be ready to go. So that's why I want to start the video today. It's about 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. And first, what you need to do is you need to pick the right carrots. So what I did was I had my carrots here and I laid them all out on the counter and I looked at them to try to look at ones that, well, I also had my buns because you want them to be the bun length, but kind of look at, you want them to be the same width the entire way, just like a hot dog is, or can you cut this off and make it that? So you just got to go through all your carrots and find the perfect ones. And so I did that first while my water was boiling. And then I did 5 carrots because I wanted to have a spare in case one fell apart. Because I wanted to make 4 total, is I want 1 for dinner tonight, but then I want leftovers, and then I'm making a couple for someone else. So you get the water boiling, and then you put the carrots inside the water, and you let them cook for 7 to 10 minutes until they're tender. So I can put the fork through it, but it doesn't tear it apart. So that's important because you're going to finish them on the grill, and they're still going to continue to cook a little. So let's go ahead and get them out of here and put them into a container, because you want to get a small container so that the marinade goes all over the carrots. So I do not, oh, one fell apart. Actually, a second one fell apart. That's okay. Okay, so I don't have Joe working the camera, so I hope I've got that set up so you can see it. So here's the carrots. Let me show you again, fork tender. Just like that. They're going through, but they're not, it's not like they're so tender they're going to fall apart, because we need them to stay together so that we can grill them tonight. So I've got them right here. Now, the marinade. So I did a video for you 6 months ago, I think it was, maybe more than that, on little smokies, where you take the little miniature carrots and you marinate them and then you put them in barbecue sauce, and they are just like the little smokies that people have at parties and football things and all that. Well, I had saved that marinade because I made too much of it and I put it in the freezer. And so I have it here. I will put the recipe below because it's the same recipe I had for that. But it has veggie broth, tamari or low sodium soy sauce, vinegar, maple syrup, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. It's that simple. And the key, and the liquid smoke. That's the key, is that liquid smoke. So when I open this, yeah, I can smell that liquid smoke, because you need that in there to mimic what is happening with sausages and hot dogs. So I'm just going to stir this up. I let it defrost overnight. And then I'm going to pour the marinade on top of the carrots. Now this batch I will not be able to save because I will be using this whole batch. And I will probably a couple times, you can marinate them from 4 to 24 hours, but a minimum of 4. Had I been on my game yesterday, I would have started marinating them yesterday, but I just wasn't thinking about getting that done. So, but I've got them in this marinade now, and I'm probably going to stir it a few times today. I'm not going to shake the container because I don't want the carrots to fall apart, but I will be opening them and turning them. Now, there's several holes that I poked in as I was testing the carrots, because you can boil them for 7 to 10 minutes. And so I started checking them about 5. So there's some holes in here that will help soak that marinade in. So that me poking them did 2 things to it. So we will be back when it's time to actually grill and serve these carrot dogs. See you then. Well, hello everyone. Well, it's not been 4 hours. It's literally been over 24 hours. life just happens, and we didn't get to grilling these sausages and carrot dogs until a whole day and sometime later, and that's okay. That's just the way it goes. So let's get this party started. So let's start with, let's get let's get the carrot dogs on first. So we're gonna grill these inside. It's just too blaming hot out there. So I've got the carrot dogs. They've been marinating, and I did get this griddle started before we came on camera, about 5 minutes. It's on 400 degrees, so it was ready to go. And as you can see, 2 of my carrots have actually fallen apart, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. They'll still fit in the bun. So there's no oil or anything needed on. Now this is a nonstick grill, so it's going to be just fine. They already smell smoky, don't they? You can already smell the smoke. That's good. Okay, so I've got to get those going. So I will put this here, bring this back here. And then let's get, Joe's got some sausages. Are these all beef sausages? Is that what they are? Okay. So we'll get his going on the other side of the griddle. So these are obviously they're more like a kielbasa, right? Because it's actually, they're already cooked. You're just basically warming up and you're getting the grill marks on them. So actually, let's turn them.
All hot dogs and that kind of stuff are pre-cooked.
That is true. Good point, Joe. Good point, Joe. Okay, so we're going to get these griddle up. The carrot dogs should only take about, I don't know, 5 to 6 minutes. We'll just see to get them all grilled up and everything. So we might have to like cut some of this out, you know, because it's just the grilling part at this point. Where was I going to go with that? So serving wise, we got some baked beans going on over there, some vegetarian baked beans. And then I've got a slaw that I made yesterday, just a quick slaw with some leftover cabbage, some green onions, and a little bit of dressing that I made, and some carrots too. So not sure what Joe's doing back there. But I am curious in the comments, is anybody going to give these carrot dogs a try? They are shockingly better than what you think. Because again, once you add all the toppings to it, you've got the smokiness. That's all you need. They're just so good and without the guilt. So for me, I loved the smoked meats and things like that, but I would just go overboard. Well, I don't tend to go overboard with this. And even if I do have 2 carrot dogs, it's carrots. It's not going to be that bad for me. I'm so excited. And topping wise, I also have some sweet relish because I love relish. Joe is standard ketchup and mustard, sometimes no thing at all. I'm a condiment girl, so I do like that. And I also took some red onions yesterday, cut them up, put them in this jar, and I poured apple cider vinegar on them, and I put the lid on it. So I pickled them, but it was just with apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to add these to the top of mine also. So we'll be back in just a few minutes waiting for these things to finish grilling. Welcome back. It's been 6 minutes or so, and we got these things going. So what I did decide to do was, it seemed like it was taking a while. So you figure on a regular grill, you can close the grill top and then leave all that heat in. And I didn't have the option here, and I didn't want to fold it, being we had 2 different, very different items, not totally different, but anyway, so I decided to get out a cover that we use on the stove. And for the carrot dogs, I put some of the marinade underneath there, put the lid on it. So just like last week's video, and to give that steaming action. And I did the same thing, but with water for the sausages for Joe. And you can see those are crisping away right there. So they are looking fabulous. And he took some of those pickled onions and he put them on the grill for his. So let's go ahead and make our carrot dog, or our dishes, and let's give this a try. So I'm going to use a couple of, you want ketchup, right, babe? And some mustard. So I'm going to take one of the ones that's broken, because I am fine with that. And I'm going to use the other part of it. And I'm going to add the relish. Actually, I'm going to add the mustard first. Just regular old mustard. In this case, the classic is the best, in my opinion. For my dressings and all that, I do prefer the fancy, the different ones. My pickle relish and my pickled red onions. It's going to be so good. Like I said, I did these pickled red onions yesterday afternoon, so it's been about, I don't know, 28 hours or so. And they're perfect. So, Joe, what are you doing with yours? You're doing ketchup, mustard, onion.
Yep.
And what's your second one going to be?
We got some leftover chili.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to make a chili sausage.
There you go. There you go. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give mine a try. Oh, this is going to be so good. I think I got it on me. Perfect. Tender, smoky, the pickled onions, the mustard, the sweet with the relish. Mine is perfect. How's yours?
I was a little worried about the vinegar and the onions, but the vinegar cooked off, and I don't taste the pickled part of the onion at all, but the onions add a good flavor. And of course, hot dogs is what a hot dog is. So,
Slaw, this is awesome. So, if you give this a try,
did you do the beans?
The beans are over there. I didn't show the beans; they're just regular beans. We've done baked beans on our channel before. You want a little bowl?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Here, we got this bowl that had the water in it. We can use that.
Now, Sheila, I think, mentioned earlier in the video that these are her vegetarian baked beans.
Another thing he doesn't care about.
And I would recommend anybody try these. They are very good. And
I can link that video to the baked bean video.
you could still put cheese or ground meat in there. You could put some chopped up onion in there if you wanted. Whatever, but
so easy. So, okay, that's our video. So let us know in the comments if you try it. We'd love to see a picture of anything that you try. And if you like what you see or just found some enjoyment out of it, if you don't mind giving us a like or a subscribe, we'll see you next week.